Hi guys, I want to talk to you today about the Forever 9-day detox diet. I've basically been wanting to lose weight for a long time, only probably about 1.5 stone, but it's really difficult, it's taken me years, and I decided that if I can just get a boost to lose me a quick amount, then I'll be happy to start a nice healthy diet and to give me a kick of boost. So just wanted to tell you what was in my pack. In your Clean 9, it cost me £120, and inside we had 3 bottles of aloe vera, one of them of which I've left in work. You then get your tablet, which is your garcinia, and then you get your bee pollen. You get your cup, and you get your 2 little extra cups that come with it. Now, there's a lot of things that I was looking on the internet. It was all the marketing about the product, but not really enough information about people using it and getting the honest opinion. I'm on actually day 3, so I want to tell you how it's been and how I've got to day 3. It's been really difficult. Basically on my day 1, you get a little booklet and you get a little diary that you can keep how you're feeling and exactly what to do. So on day 1 for breakfast, you are to have your 2 garcinia tablets 20 minutes before you have your aloe vera. And what that does is, I think it absorbs the fat from what I've read, and then it kind of fills your tummy out a little bit. Then you have your 4 ounces then of your aloe vera along with 8 ounces of water. Now what I found was you get these little cups, and these are waterproof, they're great, you can take them to work. So I put in the bottom my powder for my lunchtime milkshake, and then this greatly holds actually dead on 4 ounces of your aloe vera. So if you pop that into a glass, and then you measure, because then you also need 8 ounces of water. That's only water I'm using. So there's 1. And that's a complete amount then that you'd need. I always use the same glass so I know exactly the measurements I need. So that's fantastic. That'll give you your breakfast. And then your lunch, you can just pop that then into your beaker. You've got your markings for your 300ml of milk. And the nice thing is inside this is that you do get this nice little shaker filter. So when you pop that in and you give it a good shake, what it then does for your milkshake is it gives you all those lovely bubbles, and when you're pouring it out you don't get all the lumps. Now the aloe vera, if you've never had it before, trust me, it is disgusting. It's proper minging. It kind of reminds you of a taste of plastic. If ever you've had a fridge that you have the water automatically coming through the ice the first few days you've had the fridge, it tastes awful. What you've got to kind of think of is that it's doing something good for you, and the only way I've got through the flavour of it, because everyone's tasted it and said, oh my god, I could never do it, is that it's doing something good for me. So you have a glass of this for breakfast. It's a shame really in the booklet they actually write snack, and the fact they put snack, lunch, dinner, evening meal, that really puts me off. It makes me constantly think of food. I don't know how I've got to where I am today. Personally, I prefer to see late morning, and then for late morning they say a snack, but it's not a snack, it's 2 tablets of the bee pollen. This is to give you energy, not that I noticed it actually did. And then for lunch then you have another glass then of your aloe vera, 8 ounces then with water, and then you have your shake. Now your milkshake is actually really tasty, and when you have the 8 ounces of water along with the milkshake, it does really fill you up and it does last. One of the downsides I didn't like was when you come to an evening meal, when you've come home from work, you're actually only having 8 ounces of water with your aloe vera. I was starving. I was cooking for my family, cooking chicken, cooking pizzas. There was no other way around it because they only make a mess, they do it themselves. It was awful. In the end, I had to go to bed at 10 o'clock on an empty stomach, and I was starving. Morning came for day 2, and it wasn't too bad. I then had my breakfast of just the 2 tablets and the aloe vera. Got to work, all I kept thinking about was lunch. I had then as a snack, but again I wish they would just say late morning, take 2 supplements of bee pollen, and I had my milkshake again with a full glass of water and the aloe vera, and that filled you up, and it really does. When it came to coming home again, unfortunately for me I planned the days wrong. It happened to be a Friday, Saturday, Sunday, so on the Saturday night X Factor's on, usually have a curry and a few bottles of wine. Wrong timing. So I came home from work knowing that everyone else was having lots of food, all the smells in the house, and I was starving, and I knew I couldn't survive on just the aloe vera and water. So sneakily I did have a milkshake because I knew it would fill me up, along with the aloe vera and the water, and it did fill me up for the evening. I got to about 9 o'clock last night, and as they do, the kids come in late, they're teenagers, been out, they want some food, and I put food on for them. And the smells, oh, I can't tell you. It was awful. I was just so tempted. So I broke the rule. I did have a very small bowl of porridge. I felt really guilty afterwards. It felt really, really sweet, as normally it didn't. And I did feel guilty. However, I just thought, you know what, I've got to have a little bit. And I have gone 2 days. It was today's Sunday, and my last meal was Thursday. I've been a long, long time without food. So I didn't feel too guilty about it. I woke up this morning, whether or not it's the porridge or the detoxes work, but I feel, wow, I've got loads and loads of energy, and it's now nearly 7 o'clock in the evening. I still haven't eaten. I've only had this and water all day today. I do feel as if I've got lots of energy. Caffeine, I've had terrible headaches for the last 3 days of withdrawal from that, and my wine, because I do like my wine. So this morning I woke up and I did have a cup of coffee. I got halfway through and I actually didn't want any more. And it's very strange because I'm allowed to eat as of today now about 600 calories a day. And it's strange how, because I know I can eat food, I actually don't mind carrying on with the supplement and actually carrying on with the diet, because I'm going to have some fish this evening and I've made sure the calories stay in. But the good news is that, if I can show you on my camera, because let's have a look. If you can see this, is that I've actually lost, in 2 days, I've lost half a stone. Whether or not you can see, I don't know. And for today, when I weighed myself, I was, again, let's have a look. If you can see this one here, I'm 12 stone 4 ounces. So I've lost half a stone in 2 days, which I'm like, whoa, I cannot believe I've actually lost that amount of weight. But the main thing is just to tell you that try and stick to it. The first 2 days are awful, and I'm on day 3. I'll take a photograph because I bought myself a lovely dress for Christmas, of which I'm going to hopefully lose a load of weight because I got a size smaller than what I actually am, and hopefully it'll work. But at the moment I'm kind of living with these hunger pains that I keep thinking, no, you can hold out, you can hold out. I haven't eaten a thing all day today, and then I'm going to have my evening meal and continue. So if you've got any questions, send me an email and I'll let you know how I'm getting on. As for that, as of today, it's my first day back on food and wine, and do I love it. Take care and goodbye.